I'm going to call this meeting to order of the Abington Affordable Housing Trust Committee. And we'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. We just got the minutes, so if you all take a few minutes and take a look at the last meeting minutes. And thank you, Suzanne, for doing this.
And you had some corrections?
Yeah, his name is Paul Cusson, Cusson. I only know that because I have his business card.
Mhm.
Okay. Perfect. I wasn't really sure
Yeah,
when you were saying it.
yeah, and then, where is it?
Come on, Ellen, get with further.
This should be Deputy Town Planner for Kevin,
Yes.
and then the meeting adjourned at 6:32.
Town planner. Okay, perfect. I'll redo these and email them to everyone.
Mhm.
And then we can have, I'm not sure who's in charge of posting them onto the website, the town website.
Sam Lenahan. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes of November 21st as amended. Have you had a chance to read it yet?
I
Yeah.
just did. Up and finish.
Yep, looks good.
You want to second that?
Yep, I will second that.
So a motion's been made by Ellen and seconded by Pam. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. So we've done the pledge, we've done the minutes. Do we have any correspondence?
I don't have anything.
Okay. We do have a vote. I was following up with Kevin Cogan's email of Monday, November 25th. And, anyway, I put the wording of the vote in here. So, a chance to read through this vote that we're going to be doing tonight. And I put the explanation on there too, so just to be clear. I'm going to read this vote for the folks at home. We're going to vote tonight to appropriate $15,000 for the purpose of doing a wetlands delineation survey and base plan and any other relative work on the land located at High Street, Brockton Ave, and Linwood Street. The purpose of the survey and plans is to see how much usable land is available for affordable housing. So,
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
second, motion made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Do we have any updates on North and Center schools? Nope.
Nothing other than what we had.
Okay. Anything on 871 Plymouth Street?
I've been in contact with Noreen Brown from Habitat, and she's just awaiting the final copy of the grant agreement, and they're set to close. She was going to be in touch with Scott on that.
Good. Okay. And Alan, you and I were both at the latest CPA meeting. Can you remember what we talked about as far as anything from this committee goes?
So Pam had done the final proposal, is that what the word is?
So phase two?
Yeah, phase two, and she hadn't written anything in the description part, so it wasn't the deadline for them, so we still have time, so I should have brought it with me. We need to just add a description of what we will be using that money for, like different things, like the friendly 40B, and, Habitat is possibly looking at another location in Abington, just to explain a little bit more. Because we have less money this year from the CPA funds. We do have a balance in the account, but there's a lot of people asking for funds this
Yeah,
year.
there's a lot of proposals out
Yeah.
there. And well, thank you, Alan, appreciate that.
You're welcome.
And I wish all meetings would go as quickly as possible as this one.
Do we have to talk about this?
Ellen, what's the, well, we're both on the committee, what is the deadline for the phase two?
I don't have the CPA, I don't have the CPA.
Okay.
Is it December 9th?
Yes.
No, it's not December 9th.
No, it's December 16th.
16th?
17th. 17th. Yes.
So this is the form that I had just,
Right, and all we're going to do is fill in that bottom part.
okay, so community need,
Mm-hmm.
because it says, please attach at least 3 cost estimate quotes for the proposed project, but we just need to.
Yeah,
put
we're
in
not
what we're
doing, right,
as.
right. And I'm sorry, I completely forgot to bring it with me.
That's all right.
Yeah, I have 2 blue folders. One is the CPA and the other one is the housing trust. And I should keep them both together since everything's pretty
Yeah.
intertwined. So, okay.
Do we have to talk about this, or did you just automatically send that in?
I didn't. I
Okay.
sent it to you for your input. Like I was saying before, there was no
It's this, right?
minutes. Yes, this is this
Okay.
part piece here. This is for the Affordable Housing Trust Fund Technical Assistance Program. All we were asking for, if I identify background and ascribe the assistance, I kind of winged it. There was not a lot of information on the town's website under our board. There was no agendas posted. Actually, I think there was like 4 agendas posted for 2024. 1 minutes from February and nothing else was posted. So I'm not really sure who was doing that beforehand and who was supposed to post it on the website. So there wasn't a lot of information that they wanted. They really did want just our mission statement and what we were trying to accomplish.
So you just copied and pasted what we.
I copied and pasted. I added
Yeah.
some things into the background, into the identifying and the assistance. I added a couple of little things to it, but this is what, I mean, if there's any changes you want, I know this has to be in by the 13th. It's just pop it into their website, so it's not, it only takes a couple of minutes to do that. I just didn't know if you wanted to add things or not, so if you want to look at that and get back to me in a day or two for any updates that you wanted, I'll be more than happy to put them in. And then the 13th, which is Friday, you have until Friday with your input. That's the bottom line.
I think it looks good.
Okay? And this is one of those things where we didn't have to do it. I think we always should do it. The worst case scenario, somebody says no.
Right,
You know, at least we tried.
yeah.
Well, I think given what we have, this is probably,
I think
hate
it
to
sounds
say
good.
as good as it gets, but yeah, I think it's as good as it gets.
Okay.
So thank you.
You want me to pop it in there? I'll do that
Why don't you-
tomorrow morning.
Why don't you
Okay,
pop it in there?
excellent.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. Do we need a vote on this?
Well, we don't have it listed on the
Oh,
agenda.
yeah, it was other business, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I think, yeah, when you do the minutes, Suzanne, just put it under other business,
Okay.
identity and background and describe the assistance and stuff like that. I'll put that the next time I do agenda, I'll put other business on there.
Okay, perfect.
Okay? Right. So, as far as future meeting dates, as this committee, I was on this committee a long time ago. Did we meet monthly, or do we meet bi-monthly?
We were meeting monthly,
Okay. What's
but we
the,
changed it to accommodate one of the members who's not on here anymore to do it before the selectmen's meeting, but I think it actually works out well.
Works out pretty well. I mean,
You like
I don't know
that,
if it works out well for
As long as it doesn't go to like,
2
like
minutes of 6.
2 minutes of 6 and I'm running up the stairs.
Yeah.
I need at least like 10 minutes.
so you want to do these, when do the selectmen meet, please?
The 2nd and 4th Monday. And that will, right now, we're not meeting because of the holiday season. It kind of messes up in October, November, December, and then January, it continues. I think we missed one in March because of, it's either February or March. I think we missed. There's something that, but other than that, once a month works for me.
So second Monday,
Yeah. Second,
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock?
That's the 13th of January?
So the next meeting will be January 13th. 13th, 5 PM. That's good. I'll just eat supper a little later, that's all. No, I eat supper, I don't eat supper at 5 o'clock, so.
I don't see any.
What's the first Monday in January, Ellen?
The 6th.
6th, okay, good. Because planning board meets on the first Monday of the month. So that's not a conflict for us, because if it was like on January
Yeah.
1st or 2nd, yeah, that would be a problem.
I don't see any conflicts on Mondays. Oh, except for Columbus Day in October. But maybe it's the 4th one that there's an issue with.
And then, okay, so we'd meet on the 6th, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna meet on, for the purpose of the record, we're gonna meet, this committee's gonna meet on the second Monday of each month, starting with, the next meeting would be on January 13th at 5 PM. And I'll make sure that we get the agendas out to Nancy Hurst and everyone. And I'm also gonna make sure that we have other business on future agendas. So,
Would you have to put other business and possible vote? Or
And po-
any, you have to actually list the vote? That's probably a.
and
Robert's
possible
rules
votes.
of order.
So
I don't
other-
know. I don't know
other-
if that's correct or not.
Other business and
I don't know
possible
if I've
votes.
seen
Hmm?
that
I think
done.
sometimes it depends on the person
Yeah.
doing them. Sometimes they put that down and sometimes they don't.
Okay.
Can we talk about this, even though it's not on the
Yes.
agenda? This
Let's-
is
let's
the
do that.
town, the annual town report
Okay.
that is due January 31st.
So I got this afternoon, and I was looking at it, and Microsoft Word, that's not a problem. Brief description of department, committee's makeup. Accomplishments, that's the thing right now. Have there been any accomplishments or milestones or projects completed in 2024? You would know better, Ellen. or
Yeah.
Pam would know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We could write, I think that between the two of us and maybe with input from Suzanne, were you on the whole last year with us? I can't remember. Oh, you came on and you got elected in April?
I got elected in April and,
spring, yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So we'll make up a list because we did give money to Habitat for the house and we've been following along on the progress of it and.
And I think we did the strategic plan,
Mm-hmm,
2024.
yep.
Hmm?
Those are the main
big
things, yeah.
ones. That was a lot of time.
Yes, it was.
For the, a lot of meetings
Mhm.
spent for the strategic plan.
Yep.
So,
You want to put that on next month's agendas? And then,
Yeah,
in the meantime,
Okay.
I can
yeah.
put down my ideas and you guys can put down yours and we'll put something together for the annual town report.
Do you know if there was, do you know if somebody did it for last year, for 2023?
I don't know.
That was in the,
Ken probably would have, right?
that would
If
be
it
in the-
was done, it would have been him.
Okay. I'll look and see if
He-
it was in the,
It was in 22. I'm pretty sure it was in 22, but I'm not sure if it was in 23 or not.
Well, if we see Ken, we can ask him to send it to Suzanne or me, and we could use that as a template.
that's what I
this
was
one.
thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, sounds good. I think I have a lot of catching up to do. Thank you for voting me as chair, by the way. But I have a lot of catching up to do. Yeah,
I feel like we're on track now.
yeah.
You know, we have a secretary. It was nice to see minutes. I really appreciated that.
Yeah.
I
Nice.
think,
God
and we
bless
have,
AI.
yeah, and it's great to have somebody on the board who understands a lot of the process because Pam and I and Suzanne were just sort of winging it because we just don't know enough about it. We've learned a lot.
We're learning a
Yeah.
lot,
But-
but there's so much more
Yeah, exactly.
that you can branch out,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
I've got my planning chops.
Can we talk about that inclusionary, next meeting, maybe put that down, the inclusionary
Zoning?
inclusionary bylaw, and just maybe the whole accessory dwelling unit thing that's, being approved through the state. Because that's another funding source too, the inclusionary, if that's something we wanna.
Maybe we could ask Kevin Cogan to come to the next meeting to discuss that.
Yeah,
I'll put this on as an agenda item.
because even driving around town, I'm seeing places being converted into, units, multi-families, and I'm like, well, are any of them affordable?
When is that, so when does that ADU start? Is that January 1st, or when is it, do you know?
I believe it's January
I
1st.
think it's January 1st,
Yeah. So that would be timely to have on our January agenda.
Okay.
So I've added the annual town report. I've added other business. Let's see, I've added first other business, 2 annual report, 3 inclusionary zoning bylaw accessories. So that's 3 more items that I've added to the agenda for next,
Did you get ADU also?
and ADU,
Yeah, ADU.
And have Kevin attend.
ADUs. Okay, good. Oh, I have to tell you guys that this is sad. Laurie Muncy, who worked along with Lisa Sullivan, who did the housing plan for the town, her daughter died, turned 34 years old.
Oh, my Lord.
God, yes. And OCPC and a lot of her friends attended her funeral a couple of Saturdays ago. So Laurie is taking the month of December off, to deal with this. But I mean, it's always awful when you lose a child before. My father lost my sister before, and so, I know our sympathies are with Laurie at this difficult time. She's,
That's awful.
she's a friend, and I just felt terrible about her. Both of her husband, when I went to the funeral, she and her husband and her daughter and her granddaughter all looked stunned, so it's just
So young.
awful, yeah, sure. All right, do we have anything else to talk about tonight?
Motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn?
Second?
Yeah, 5:20?
Okay.
You have time to get coffee before your meeting.
You want to take a vote?
Okay. Motion made, seconded, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Who seconded, Suzanne or Pam?
Pam.
No, both of us.
In unison.